Okay, welcome back. This time it's Double Dragon on the Kevtris. A game that I think is entirely overrated. Not a big fan. The original arcade Double Dragon was... I remember it quite fondly. I remember playing it very young. But if you look at it today, the original Double Dragon is actually extremely sluggish. Very difficult to play. Even if you watch like a speedrun or a long play, it can be kind of painful to watch just because the gameplay is incredibly sluggish. And then we have the NES version of Double Dragon, which is a harshly watered down port. They did much better with Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon 3. A lot of retro gamers have mixed feelings on that. And then there's Super Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo. Much better game. Sort of underrated in my opinion. I actually like Super Double Dragon 4. It's a shame I'll never be able to play it, or at least not for a long time. Has a very innovative combat mechanics. Here, let's go ahead and get started. I am not an expert at this game, but we're going to give it our best shot. And one of the... I guess I've always been kind of a little bit bitter about Double Dragon 1 because... very primitive beat 'em up, as you can see. I've always been bitter because we've never gotten a proper port of the original arcade. I thought it would have been... Can I even attack when I jump? No. Like when the Super Nintendo came out, it would have been a really nice time to give us a proper port. We never got it. And I guess that's all I really care to say about Double Dragon. So, what's the rant? It is... Yikes, there's a lot of flickering in this game. We're just gonna play Donkey Kong with this guy, keep throwing barrels at him. By the way, I do know that there is a trick to, like, spamming points so that you can get all the extra attacks. I'm not gonna do that. And I just got one of the extra attacks, not sure which one. This is a game, by the way, that is extremely tough. I know that there's... Like, this is another one of those... Okay, so the extra attack I got was the uppercut. But this is another one of those games that's been played by many and beaten by a few. And I know there's a trick to get a Bobo here to fall off the conveyor belt. We're not going to do that. We're just going to beat him the old-fashioned way. Let's see, is it going to refill my life between levels? No, the rant for today was just going to be about buying cartridges. You know, anyone that's into collecting. I think, man, I always forget that at the beginning I'm supposed to talk about how much this, whatever game I'm playing, how much it costs. Double Dragon 1, as far as I'm aware, is still a relatively affordable cartridge. Probably $20 to $25. Honestly, I would not recommend you pay more than $15 if you can get away with it. Because, yeah, it's kind of a staple game to have in your retro gamer collection, but I don't know how often you're going to play it. It's not that good of a game, and it's really hard. The last couple levels are... the difficulty spikes pretty severely. But when it comes to purchasing used, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis games, for one, the glory days of collecting are over. The time to do that was probably from the late 90s to maybe 2010. Tons of retro games could be bought extremely cheap. Genesis games, surprisingly, are still affordable. There's plenty of really good Sega Genesis games that won't set you back. There's only a handful of Genesis games that are demanding ridiculous prices. Like Punisher, for example. Why that game costs, I think $150. It's, quite frankly, it's not worth it. I own it, it sucks. And there's a cheap way to beat this guy. We're not going to do that. We're just going to fight him. Okay, got another attack. Shop around. That's my best advice when it comes to retro game collecting. Also, do not... Oh, you get hit with that knife. It takes so much of your life away. Yeah, don't get hung up on the label, because I am... Whenever I... Ugh. I really suck at this. When it comes to buying, old Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis games, go for one with a little bit of label damage. Or if you're getting a very expensive game, like I have a copy of Final Fight 3 that I got a couple years ago for Super Nintendo. And I think I paid $90 for it because it had a pretty fair amount of label damage. What's another one? Yeah, my copy of Mega Man 7. A ridiculously expensive Super Nintendo game. I got that one... I don't know, a good 5-6 years ago. And the going price back then was about $175. I hate that I lost a life there. Because I kept getting beaten with all those knives. I think I was able to get my copy of Mega Man 7 probably for about $100 because it had, like my copy of Final Fight 3, it had a fair amount of label damage. And did I get the ground pound attack? Okay, I did. Everyone's least favorite part about Double Dragon right here, the platforming. That guy was just waiting for me. Oh, took another knife. And I think if I lose my life here, it's game over. And I'm about to. I know I have to fight the boss here. Not sure what attack I just got. Maybe a spinning roundhouse or something. And that's game over. That's Double Dragon, a frustrating game. I know it made it look really bad there on that last part with the falling spikes, but trust me, like, I was trying to get him to turn around, and there's just so much sluggishness and awkwardness with Double Dragon's controls. So, that's it. I hate this game. I've always hated this game. I'm not going to play it anymore. Yeah, shop around. Don't be afraid to get one with label damage, because if you're looking for one with a clean label, nowadays the market has been flooded with games that are these cheap flash cartridges. They don't actually have a board on the inside, which is what makes the cartridge authentic and valuable. Valuable is having that actual board on the inside. So if you get a game that has a really clean label, or if you go on eBay and it says ships from China or whatever, do not buy. A little label wear means the cartridge is authentic, and that's something that's probably only going to be true for a short while longer, because I think we're going to be getting to the point in the near future, or we might already be there. If you're buying an expensive game like, I don't know, Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo, I think it sells for, $200, $250, whatever, somewhere in that neighborhood. Obviously, you want an authentic copy. there might already be forgers out there who are getting, uh, the cheap flash cartridges and then treating the sticker label to make it look a bit worn, a bit faded, or a little bit of label damage or whatever to make it look authentic. And you're actually just getting a cheap flash cartridge. Anytime you're paying big bucks for an old cartridge, always beware of what the price range is. Try not to pay any more than you should. Some games you just can't get away with it anymore. Nowadays, if you want a copy of Mega Man 5 on the NES, you're going to pay through the nose. I don't know what happened, but that game for the longest time, you could have gotten it for $75. Now it's over $150. If you didn't get it, you're going to have to pay top dollar. That game has just been slurped up by collectors. But anyway, that's Double Dragon. That's the uh, collector rant. And not sure what we'll do next time. I got a huge stack of cartridges that I want to get through at some point. But whatever it is, we'll have fun with it.